So we all know we have 9 planets, generally 7 planets and 2 shady planets. They are. So if you have any doubts, I will give you time after 1 hour. I complete the class. I will ask you. I will get your doubts clarified after 1 hour. So give me 1 hour space. And if at all any problem there, then you ask. Gopal, Krishna Gopalji, you mute yourself, please. And so here, the planets, if you type, for example, the first planet we are going to discuss is Sun. So Sun is actually causative planet for soul, Atma. Sun is Atma. So what do you mean by Atma? So where does it reside? Generally, Atma resides in our body. Without Atma, we cannot survive. We cannot live. So Atma is actually Sun, and body is actually Mars, and GV is Jupiter. So if Atma and body are together, Atma and body are together, then the native can live, can survive, sustain. Once Atma and body are separated, death will come. So Sun is here, causative planet for soul, Atma. What is Atma? Atma is actually that has immortality, but body, Deha, does not have immortality. Body is mortal, it will die. So once body is rotten, body is here spoiled, or body is perish. Once body perishes, the GV will die. So when the body perishes, Atma will leave the body and the GV will die. So this is the concept of death. So in the concept of death, in terms of death, so what is soul? We require. When we are predicting, for example, when we are predicting death, then we need Sun. Sun we have to check. So because Atma is leaving the body or not, we have to check. When Atma will leave the body, then Mrityu will come, death will come. So that's why we have to check the Sun also. But previously in basic classes, I never said this concept. So Sun is not required generally. We did not take Sun. But now Sun is also required at advanced level to understand when death will come. So Sun is causative planet for soul. So Atma के लिए कारक हैं. Success, सफलता, development, विकास. So success or development. So Sun is causative planet for success, development. Some people will do business. Some people will be in some profession. So will they succeed in their life or not? They will ask this question. Then we have to check Sun. Where is Sun? Sun is conjoined with which planets? So the native will succeed or not. Suppose Jupiter is the GV. If Jupiter is with Sun, always the native will succeed in his life. Jupiter is with Sun, he will succeed in his efforts. He will develop in his business or he will develop in his career. So definitely Sun plays vital role. Sun is instrumental in one's success. So that's why we have to check Sun. Sun is for success and development. You see, some people, though they are doing certain professions, they will not get name and fame. Some people, so for example, there are 29 states in India, but only we are talking about 4 to 5 chief ministers' names. We know only 4 to 5. Suppose if I ask you suddenly, name certain chief ministers, tell me certain names of chief ministers, then what will you say? So here Arvind Kejriwal you will tell, because Delhi is here, and Mamata Banerjee and Stalin and like KCR or Jagan Mohan Reddy. Like this you will tell only 4 to 5 names. Why? Because they are famous. So in order to get famous, in order to become famous or get success, what planet is required here? Sun. So suppose Sun is with Jupiter, GV. GV, who will get success in his life? The GV itself. That's why, which planet is the causative planet for GV? Jupiter. So Jupiter के साथ Sun हो तो जातक बहुत लोकप्रिय बनेगा. So the native will become famous if Jupiter is with Sun. Jupiter के साथ Sun हो तो जातक लोकप्रिय बनेगा, famous बनेगा. So in the charts of chief ministers like Arvind Kejriwal or Y.S. Jagannath Reddy or Mamata Banerjee, you can see this combination, Jupiter and Sun. So Sun is success, Sun is development, Sun is name and fame, naam aur prasiddhi, and bright, some chamaktar, whatever it may be, power and heat, garmi planet. And Sun is here king, Raja. So politics and politician and father and son. So father is here what? Actually father and son both are the causative planet, Sun one. Why? Because every son will become father sooner or later. So you are son to your father, you are father to your son. So you are the only one, but you are playing two roles, like father, like son. You are son to your father to your son, your children. So that's why Sun plays dual role here, like father and at the same time even male progeny. So if anybody asks, will I get male progeny? We have to check Sun. If Jupiter के साथ Sun हो तो definitely जातक को male progeny होगी. Jupiter plus Sun, male progeny. So there are some what is it called yoga and yoga bhangas we will have to discuss. I am giving only to make you understand. I am giving you only example. Don't say that, sir, I have Jupiter and Sun, but I have no male children. Don't ask me. I am giving you an example only. Okay. So here Sun is causative planet for soul, success, development, name and fame, brightness, power, heat, and the king, politics, politician, father, and son. So when it comes to our relatives, generally like father and male progeny is son, even our neighbor also son will be, even our neighbor also son will be our neighbor. The person living in our the house beside our house. Bagal, what is it called? Bagal wali gar mein right time, the person. And so you see here, Sun denotes certain professions like king, president. Nowadays, kingship is not there, only president is there, and maybe administrator or government related and government officer, and politics, politicians, and physicians, and goldsmith, and government service, politics, chief minister, prime minister, president. So father's profession, the native may continue father's profession, and gold related, diamond related, and gold and diamonds merchant, and electronics, surgeon, social service, IAS officer, like selling ruby stones. So this type of profession the native will do. So suppose sun denotes these professions. So भृगुनंदी नाड़ी में so कौन सा planet profession को सूचित करते हैं, सूचित देता है. So here profession के लिए हम क्या कौन सा planet को देखना है? Saturn. So Saturn के साथ sun हो तो जातक ऐसा like politics, जातक may become for example politician बनेगा, जातक politician बनेगा, और this goldsmith or gold diamond merchant बनेगा. So some government servant, it may be any government servant, and he may surgeon बन सकते हैं, like this. So Saturn plus Sun denotes here these professions, and Jupiter plus Sun denotes like name and fame and development sectors. If Jupiter is conjoined with Sun, the native will get success, name and fame, and he is popular person. And Jupiter plus Sun, the native may get male progeny. And Jupiter plus Sun, here Saturn plus Sun, Saturn profession karaka. So Saturn plus Sun, generally the native may get government naukari. So government servant, and at the same time politics. So politics, prime minister, chief ministers, some other combinations also required. Here we are not talking about any combination. Only what Sun denotes, which profession Sun denotes, I am giving the examples. Okay. So next, Vasthu also. Vasthu, actually we don't need Vasthu here. We need not discuss Vasthu. But these Vasthu related words will be useful to us in prediction. Suppose somebody is calling you. So he will, you lift the phone. So you are outside of Bahrain. So somebody is asking some question. So then you will be on the main road. Just you are entering the main road. Actually, you are entering the main road from some gully side. You are entering the main road. Somebody is calling. Will I get government job, sir? So he is asking the question. What you are doing? You are entering the main road. Main road is ruled by which planet? Sun. Then you can predict simply, yes, you will get government. And suppose you are sitting in your room, your office. So it is around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., 6 p.m. So somebody is calling you, or somebody has come and they are sitting in front of you, and they are asking this question. Guruji, will I get male progeny? At that time, all of a sudden, you did not ask your wife to switch on the light. But generally, it is getting dark. That's why she has come, and you did not ask her. She voluntarily, by herself, she comes and she switches on the light. So the bulb. So what does it signify? Bulb is here, light is here. Then the bulb gives here light. Light is what? Sun. So what karakatva you are having here? So around you, we have to check karakatvas beside you. The location or surroundings. Surrounding karakatvas will tell you. This is called intuition. It means intuition. So your intuition is telling that yes, the native will get male progeny, because all of a sudden the bulb is here switched on. So that's why there is light, sudden light. You didn't expect that light. You didn't ask anybody to switch the light, but your wife came and she switched on the light. That's why there is light. So immediately you can predict based on these karakattvas. So you can predict things. That's why here I am not teaching you Vasthu, but Vasthu related words you should be thoroughly conversant. These karakattvas. So Vasthu is east direction, and capital city, and the main road, and somebody is calling you. So you are living in you are in the office room. So suppose somebody is sitting before you and he is asking something about my promotion or name and fame. Will I succeed in my business or not? Will I get promotion in my job? Then at that time, somebody has just come from just going for. So your somebody on the road or somebody is saying, sir, I am going to Mumbai, I am going to Delhi. Like that, they are just waving their hand, they are telling. So where are you going? You are asking. your neighbor or somebody. At that time, when you are with a client, your client is asking, what will I get promotion in my job? Will I succeed in my business? Your client is asking, one side your client is asking this question. At that time, you are talking to your neighbor or your family member, where are you going? So the people, they are telling, yeah, I'm going to capital city. Hyderabad means, or Delhi means capital city. Mumbai means capital city. So when the Karakatva city is denoted there, then you can say, yes, you will get promotion, you will succeed in your business. Without reading horoscope, you can predict. Without reading horoscope, only you observe the Karakatvas. So like that, that's why you need these Karakatvas. Otherwise, I need not teach these Karakatvas like east direction, capital city, main road, temple. Temple is also ruled by here, sun, and a lamp, bulb, light, right side window. So again, the question is here. Suppose you are sitting in your office and some clients have arrived and they are sitting before you, and you are talking to them. They are asking the same question: will I get male progeny or not? My wife is pregnant. At that time, you did not ask anybody, but your servant just moved the curtain of the right window, and then the rays of the sun is coming inside your house, your room. So did you ask him to open the window or to just move the curtain? No. But all of a sudden, sun rays are coming inside. At that time, your client is asking to, will I get male progeny?
Sir, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I am, sir, good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, fine.
Sir, you asked about my health this morning. Anything important?
No. I just casual.
I thought you might have seen my Kundi, probably the chart.
No. Just casually.
I got a little worried, you know.
No. Casually, I asked, how are you?
Okay. Then it's okay, sir. Then it's fairly okay, sir.
No. Okay, right.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay, sir.
So, like this, welcome to this advanced class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So whatever we discussed now, we are going to discuss, but at advanced level and basic and advanced both. Okay. So just listen to me, and you can ask any questions after the. So it is actually 2-hour class. 1 hour is teaching and 1 hour is the doubts. Not 1 hour, of course, 10 to 20 minutes, whatever. Okay. So now, so please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Sir, please unmute yourself. Somebody. So like this, the servant has here what happened. He just moved the curtain and he opened the right window, and the rays of sun is coming inside. So at that time, your client is asking, will I get promotion or will I get male progeny? Then immediately you can answer yes, because sun, you are observing the sun karkatva unexpectedly when you are posed a question related to sun. So your promotion is related to sun and your male progeny is related to sun. So sun karkatva, you happen to see, you happen to watch unexpectedly. Okay. So then your answer will be yes. So like that, that's why we need these karkatvas. And right window and front right windows, red lotus, these gigantic, whatever it may be, and swallow oat trees, gum trees, arc trees, and thorny trees. Suppose you are outside, and you are nearby some thorny trees and wheat crops. Suppose you are in the fields, green fields. So suppose wheat crops is there at where you are standing. So there is wheat crop. Then the answer will be always yes. You will succeed if anybody is asking at that time. And bilva tree also good. So suppose you are in the temple and you are standing nearby bilva tree and rudraksha tree and sandalwood tree and Lord Shiva temple and forest, and you are in the forest, for example, and open field and courtyards, allowing plenty of light and deserts, forts. So these are all ruled by actually sun. Okay. And here, when it comes to health problems, sun denotes heart related, eye related, and blindness. Sun is heart, right eye. So sun is right eye and moon is left eye. And here blindness generally. So when our eyes are acting or problem is there with eyes, so there may be some blindness. And you know, sun ka dushman kaun hai? Kaun sa planets? So Venus, Saturn, Rahu. Venus, Saturn, Rahu, these are enemy. So Venus actually sperm sambandhi grah. Venus is sperm related planet. And sun is Garmi planet. Bahut तेज और गर्मी planet. So generally you see sperm will burned by the heat of sun. So that's why by their inherent qualities they are opposite to each other. Sun and Venus are together in any horoscope. Generally the native will have low sperm count problem. So sun के साथ Venus हो तो जातक को low sperm count problem होगी. And Saturn is actually here Shani Bhagavan. Sun is what? Sun is his father. Shani Bhagavan ka pita. Kaun hai? Suraj Bhagavan. So actually Sun is king and Saturn is servant. Sun is known for his brightness and his light. So actually brightness and light. And Saturn is known for his darkness. Why is dark? Actually darkness. Why does it signify darkness? Generally when we are kapde ke liye black, kala. So why black? Saturn actually is born to this Chaya Putra. Saturn is Chaya Putra. So for example, Sun rules which zodiac sign? Simha Rasi. Simha Rasi से 7th house कौन सा zodiac sign? Aquarius, Kumbha. Kumbha is just like pot. So if you peep into pot, if you just look into pot, what will be there? There will be darkness. That darkness is actually Chaya. Chaya means darkness. So Chaya ka putra. So here Saturn, Shani Bhagavan is Chaya ka putra. So isliye, so Kala, so darkness. So there is Andhera in the part. Aquarius Kumbha mein. Kumbha is kaun sa shape here? Part shape. Kiske shape? Part shape. Part shape and there is darkness Andhera. So that's why Shani Bhagavan is known for darkness. And sun is Suraj Bhagavan, brightness. So sun is actually king, Rajoguna. And Saturn is here servant, Tamoguna. Even gunas are also different. So इसलिए, so they are एक दूसरे को दुश्मन. So Saturn and sun, they are enemy to each other by their inherent qualities. That is Saturn and sun. And Rahu, already what is sun? Sun is Atma Karaka. Sun is Atma. Sun is Atma. So that's why, so when Atma leaves the body, the Jivi will die. So who gives death actually? Rahu. Rahu is a death significator. Rahu is death significator. So Rahu gives death. Rahu causes death to the native Jatak. So Jatak ka mruch kaisa aayega? So here Atma देह को छोड़ना है. So देह को accident or what is it called, tabiat, any health problem. So Rahu gives health problem to the body. Rahu causes accidents, triggers accidents to body. So when body perishes, when body is spoiled, when body is rotten, then Atma will leave the body. So then GB will die. So this is a death concept. So here Rahu is Kala Purusha. So Rahu is a death significator. Rahu gives death to the native GV. GV is Jupiter. And GV, how will he die actually? If his body perishes. So how does the body perishes generally? When does the body perishes? When it gets accidents or any health problem. Then what will happen? Atma will leave the body and body will die. And the body will die and the GV will die. Yeah, this is a death concept. That's why Rahu is always enemy to the Jiva. Here Jiva Karaka Jupiter and Atma Karaka Sun and Deha Karaka Mars. For both these three planets, actually Rahu is enemy. So here we are talking about Sun and Jupiter. And Sun in natural Bachakra, you see, 5th house Lord, Sinka Swan. So Aries से actually Sinka Swami, 5th house का Swan. 5th house क्या सूचित करता है actually? 5th house denotes children. So that's why पुत्र के लिए हम क्या कौन सा प्लैनेट देखना है? सो 5th हाउस का स्वामी सन के लिए हम देखना है, सन को देखना है पुत्र के लिए. सो सन इज हियर व्हाट? सो 5th हाउस लॉर्ड and Rahu is a defect in the 5th house. Whatever planet with which Rahu is conjoined, definitely the zodiac will be defect. Definitely the zodiac will have defect. Here the 5th house defect is here Panchama dosha. So our untimely death to the father. Rahu is a death, untimely death. Even death and untimely death also. Akala mritshu. So suppose Rahu and Sun are together, the native's father will die. The native's father will die early. Just Nitin, we saw one horoscope few minutes ago. Your friend horoscope when we were discussing. So Rahu and at the same time Sun should be connected. So our Rahu should be connected to Ketu and Moon should be connected to Rahu. Definitely father will die, mother will become widow. So Rahu, Moon and Sun Ketu. This is the combination for mother becoming widow, or Rahu and Sun should be connected. Then father will die. So that's why Rahu is here death significator. Sun is father. So father will have untimely death. That is one thing. And another thing is progeny, male progeny. There will be no male progeny. So Rahu, Sun के साथ राहु हो तो जातक को no child yoga, अपुत्र योगा. जातक को अपुत्र योगा हो, अपुत्र योगा. Sun plus Rahu. So like this, Sun is with enemy to Rahu, Sun is with the enemy to Saturn, and Sun is with the enemy to Venus. Venus is sperm. Sperm will be burned by the heat of Sun. So Venus and Sun are together, there will be low sperm count. And Saturn case of Sun hoto, so here there will be some problem for father, not for the native. And we have to, only qualities will be here different. Sun is Rajoguna and Saturn is Tamoguna. And when it comes to Rahu, Rahu is a death significator, and Sun is here father, and Sun is male progeny, and Sun is Atma. So when we are predicting the death of the native, we have to check the Rahu and Sun also. So then we can predict when death will take place. So this is about Sun and other Sun significations. And now let's discuss about Moon. Sun is father and moon is mother. And sun is Atma Karaka and moon is Mano Karaka. So man means here, man का मतलब क्या है? So whatever हम देखते हम करना चाहते हैं. So whatever you see, you want to do. So your mind dictates. Whatever your mind dictates, you want to do. Suppose you happen to see your neighbor purchasing a car, you want to also purchase a car. Your neighbor purchased some jewelry, you also want to purchase jewelry. So when you are going along the road, you happen to see some women who are beautiful, so you want to enjoy. So here you means only generally our mind says, but whether we will enjoy or not, that is a different question. So our mind says you enjoy this, you enjoy that. And moon is actually a planet of attachment. It will attach you with all mundane, worldly pleasures. So that's why it will attach with everything, marriage and house or vehicle, all sukhas. So moon is here sukha. Moon is a planet of pleasures. So that's why moon is here mind. Whatever your mind dictates, you will do. You will be attached with that thing. And moon special qualities are here: cheating, dokha and loss, hani and blames in the expenditure, kaj and adultery, vibchar, and some secret, clandestine, secret affairs. So avaid sambandh or avaid activities, and deception, dokha, and thief here, news also. We gather news generally. So we generally some news readers will be there. So generally moon related professions there. And moon is motion. Moon is motion means movement, changes, badalna. So change of place and displacement and change, transfer, and cold related, kapha related, water. And moon may be here girlfriend and female friend, and female it may be female, and moon denotes white in color, and moon may be milk and liquid and food related. So these are all generally moon related karaka class. When it comes to relatives, moon is mother and mother-in-law. So you see, your mother is mother-in-law to your wife, and your wife mother, your wife mother is mother to your wife and mother-in-law too. That's why the same your mother is mother to you, mother-in-law to your wife. So one woman is playing two roles here, and mother and mother-in-law, and for married women, mother-in-law, and elder sister also. So moon is elder sister. Generally we consider our elder sister like our mother, because she will have the spitting image of our mother. So after she is the first product from our mother. So just like our mother, she will take care. Even every elder sister you see in any house, she just like mother, there is a mata. Generally, elder sister will treat us like mother. And when it comes to wives, first wife is Venus, second wife is Mercury, and third wife is here Moon. Moon is third wife. Moon is third wife. And moon may be female here. And moon is Parvati, goddess Parvati. When it comes to moon, moon is Parvati. And sun is Shiva. Sun is Shiva. Surya Bhagavan और Shiva. Shiva bhi hai. So when it comes to moon, moon is goddess Parvati. Moon is Parvati. So suppose Jupiter is the जीवी, जुपिटर के साथ मून हो तो जनरली क्या होता है? सो जातक को जनरली यू सी हियर द क्वालिटीज, so loss and cheating related, particularly you see the native will have affairs, and at the same time he will have or some bad habits we can say. So like taking alcohol, and moon is liquid also. So moon is here like bad habits, Hora Aditya, whatever it may be. So that's why generally the native is not reliable. Jupiter and moon are together. So, but of course, other combinations will be there. Then he may become good or he may become bad. We have to check. But here only Jupiter के साथ moon हो तो there is a possibility. जातक here bad person, maybe bad person हो सकता है. So here relations, when it comes to mother and mother-in-law, that is okay, third wife, and Parvati, goddess Parvati, when it comes to god or goddess. And moon generally denotes certain professions. That is here fickle-mindedness. One is, I forgot here. Moon is fickle-mindedness. Moon is fickle-mindedness. So he will generally fickle-mindedness means what is it called? Always changes his mind. So he changes his mind. So his mind is not stable. And when it comes to professions, suppose we have to take Saturn. Saturn के साथ moon हो तो, so business, if it is business, moon भी Saturn और moon के साथ Mercury भी होना है. So liquid, traveling, food, agriculture, these are professions, for example. So Saturn, moon, or business, whatever it may be, liquid related and transport related and tourism related, transport or tourism, and vehicles related, and food, moon is food. And food means here it may be agriculture, and it may be supermarket, it may be groceries. So ice creams, liquid and food, ice creams. So writing poetry, generally these people have some creativity, and the moon is here creativity. So they may write stories and grocery shop and medical shop. Moon plus Ketu, moon के साथ Ketu भी होना है. So moon Ketu, medical shop and medical related medicine, and fine arts and fine arts institute, like Jupiter is teaching, and moon Venus here. Moon is art, so there may be fine arts and dance and singing. Venus also necessary. So Venus plus moon, these fine arts related. And milkman and milk is moon. And farmer and grass vendor and midwife, generally like nurse, these are generally moon. And washerman and baker. Baker means food related, and hawker, baker, and boatsman. Boat is also related here to water related, any liquid and food related. And cook is food related, and dry cleaner and waiter and compounder, sailor, messenger, traveling agent, and transport agent, navigator, and apparel maker, and dairy business, milk business, and medical shop, hotel, milk boat, shipping, agriculture, food products. Generally, these are all related to moon related professions. And water board, sewage department, wine shop, astrology, and story writer, and priest, apparel merchant, salt merchant, and dry cleaning, selling water, fruit juices, vegetable shop, grocery shops, and edible oil merchant. These fields generally related to moon. And Vasthu, we need Vasthu when we are predicting blindly. So blind analysis without reading horoscope also. Suppose somebody is asking a question. So here you see northwest direction. Vasthu is here. Moon is northwest direction, and cow shed, left side window of the house. Right side window is sun. Left side window of the house is moon. And bathroom is moon. And water tank, water sump. Water places are like a sea well and water lake, moon, river, and kumkum, liquid articles, food articles. Suppose you are sitting in the office and some client has come and you are watching TV at that time, and your client is asking, sir, will I go abroad? So actually moon is a traveling, transport related. So will I go abroad? So then at that time, suppose on the TV, some sea related pictures are being telecast. Something is some ship related news is being telecast on the TV, or somebody just at that time WhatsApp send the picture with the sea, whatever picture it may be, but there is sea in that picture. So then you can immediately predict, yes, you will go abroad, because these are the karakattvas of moon, and when we are associated with the karakattvas of moon, we can predict whatever question related to moon. So we can predict yes. And somebody is asking, sir, I want to start business. Will I get losses in my business? If I start business, will I get losses? This is the question. At that time, suppose some plumber has come, he is repairing in your house, water, drainage system. So there is some drainage problem in your house. At that time, some these sewage related, drainage related person, plumber has come. He is telling, sir, the pipe badalna hai, water leakage ho rahi hai. So like this, he is telling something. So at that time, somebody is asking, in front of you, your client is there and he is asking you, will I get losses? Yes, you will get losses, because moon is loss. Moon is loss. Suppose at that time, somebody tells, sir, I want to start business. What type of business should I start? This is the question. When the plumber is there, he is telling, sir, your pipes are leaking. Pipe badalna hai. So like this, the person is telling. So your client is asking you, what type of business should preferable and good for me? Then you can predict that liquid related, water, food related business is good for you. Without reading horoscope, you can answer this question. So generally, if anybody comes or if anybody calls to me, sir, I want to do this and that. So I may not have time. You see, nowadays I take more than 6 to 8 classes daily. I may not have time. I cannot read the horoscopes. Whoever calls me for any question, I answer only by observing the karakattvas around me. Whatever karakattvas, at that time, which karakattvas are here arising. So like sun karakattvas or moon karakattvas. Moon is loss. But if they are asking which profession is better, good, then you can predict the profession of moon. Profession of moon is about transport. You can purchase vehicles. You can become transport related. You can do transport related business and liquid related business, water related business. So like this, you can predict. Suppose somebody is asking only, what about future? Will I get losses or profits? At that time, so suppose suppose you hear some noise, water falling down from the sun. So somebody did not tight the, what is it called, the period or whatever it may be, a pipe. So water is going in the bathroom. So water was not here, the pipe was not tightened. Okay, the nalla. So then you can say, so there will be loss, because water is always moon. Moon is loss. The same question somebody is asking, can I go abroad? So suppose you hear water is going in the bathroom. You observe. So you ask your somebody is asking. So go, suppose your wife is shouting at your children. So why didn't you stop that tap? So water is going. So she is shouting. You hear the noise of water. At the same time, your wife noise also. She is shouting. at your children. So then what does it signify? Water denotes here traveling. So then you can answer yes, you will travel. When it comes to the question of loss or profit, you will tell loss. When it comes to the question of going abroad, you will answer yes, we will go abroad. So when it comes to the question of, for example, begetting children, will I get male progeny or female progeny? So water tap is running there. So water is going. So your wife is shouting at your children, why did you not stop the tap? So then your client is asking you, will I get male progeny or female progeny? Moon is female. So female progeny. Suppose somebody is asking you, sir, in our house theft has done. So I suspect my driver or my maid. So what is who might have stolen my watch or my money? Who have stolen our money? So we only two people. I have doubt on only two people because nobody came into the house because we have this camera. Okay. So then you can predict based on at that time. Suppose like this. Suppose in the bathroom water is going, water is running, flowing, and your wife is shouting like this. Why you did not stop the tap? She is shouting at your children. So your client is asking, who is male or female? So suppose all of a sudden somebody shared some photos bathing in the sea. Suppose your friends might have gone to some seashore. So they got some snaps. They sent you. They're sending you some pics from there, from the sea. So at that time, on your WhatsApp, you are getting some what is it called? Some pics from your friend. So the client is asking you here, will I get male progeny or female progeny? What you are seeing on your WhatsApp, the pictures are coming. So in that pictures, what you are seeing actually samudra, water. So water is moon. Definitely you can predict, yes, it is female child you will get. You need not read horoscope. And at the same time, so who is a thief here, male or female? So you are seeing what? Actually there, sea is water, water is moon. So that's why moon is male or female? Female. Okay. Suppose somebody has sent you at that time, or you are watching the TV. So suppose some picture of sun is being telecast on the TV. It was at the time of rising sun or setting sun. So there is a song, for example, being telecast. In that song, sun is being shown. Then you can predict that as the thief is male. So like this, based on the Karakatvas, if you know the Karakatvas well, definitely you can predict without reading horoscope. This is Prashna Sap. Whatever Prashna they are asking, you can answer based on Karakatvas. So like this, Vasthu related, so moon related, we have to, this is, so moon is here related to northwest direction, cow shed, left side and window, and water tank, water places, sea, well, water lake and river, kunkum and drainage water, kerosene, ice box, washing machine, fridge, cooking vessels, water tap, and white lily, drumsticks and incense sticks, salt and banana tree, sugarcane, sandalwood, paddy crops, vegetables. So pond, well, river, canals, Jyoti Ghats, and Parvati temple, for example. Somebody is calling you at that time you are at Parvati temple. So he is asking, will I get loss or profit? You will get loss because Parvati is moon. Parvati is not giving loss. She is goddess. No. But here the Karakatva is moon. Suppose at the time somebody is calling, will I get male progeny or female progeny? You are in the Parvati temple or Durga temple or whatever it may be, that is the moon. So moon denotes female. That's why you will get female baby. So anyhow, health related moon health related issues, generally breast related, stomach related, urinary tract and left part of the chin and left eye related. And even health also you can predict like that. Suppose what health problems I will get at that time, you observe the nature, what your nature is teaching you, what is the intuition, what your intuition tells, what the nature is telling you. Suppose as somebody has come and he is asking generally what type of health problem I may get in the future. So suppose at that time you happen to see Samudra sea on your phone or on TV, or somebody opened the left window of your house. Left window is what? Left window is moon. So then you can predict that if it is a female lady, and then you can say breast cancer or stomach related and urinary tract problem you will get, or left eye related problem in the future. And here moon ka dushman Venus and Ketu. Venus is actually, here you see, Venus is sperm and moon is also water. Both are liquid related. So that's why when sperm has more water, what will happen? So kya hogi, this sperm count kam hogi. So jatak ko sperm count problem hogi. Venus and moon. And Venus sun and Venus moon both gives sperm count problem. And Shri ke liye Venus is actually uterus. So uterus related problem. And we will discuss all these things in our successive chapters. But to make you understand why they are enemies, I am giving you only examples. And as this is advanced course, I am going in detail actually, that's all. And Ketu is here detachment and moon is attachment. Moon will attach you with lover, moon will attach you with house and bad habits or good habits, whatever it may be, it will attach. But Ketu detaches you from certain habits, certain family related issues, father, mother, wife, or house, vehicle. It detaches you from everything, Ketu. So Ketu is a planet of detachment and moon is a planet of attachment. So that is the problem. So okay, today I am going to close the session. So if anybody wants to ask any question, I will answer, and otherwise you can, what is it called? You can leave, if you have any work, you can leave. So I will continue 10 to 20 minutes if anybody has doubts, because this is a first class. So new persons only will have doubts, and so I will answer. Nitin?
सर मेरा डाउट है.
Yeah. Yes.
सर जो है सन का एनिमी क्यों है?
सन का एनिमी, so Saturn and Rahu और Venus, तीन.
वीनस क्यों है सर एनिमी?
Venus is actually, Venus is sperm. Yeah, please mute yourself. Venus is actually sperm. So when actually Venus is liquid and sperm sambandhi planet. So Sun is actually Garmi planet, heat planet. So suppose heat and at the same time here sperm is liquid. Suppose water is there, Sun is heavy, then water will evaporate or not? So like that here sperm will evaporate by the heat of Sun. That's why they are enemy to each other by their inherent qualities. So enemies means they are not fighting with each other. So actually in Brigu Nadi, no planet is not enemy to anybody and not friendly to anybody. Only they will have their own karkatwas. Only based on their karkatwas we will predict. Okay. So here suppose the Sun and Saturn are together, the native will get government job. Sir, Saturn and Sun, they are enemies. How it possible, sir? Yes, it is possible based on only Karkatwas. Saturn is profession and Sun is here government. Saturn actually, whatever planet Saturn is conjoined, with which it is conjoined, Saturn gives the profession of those planets. But whether it is enemy or not so we can't say like that. Suppose Saturn is with the enemy to Mars and Saturn is enemy to with Ketu. So Saturn is with Mars, then only the native will become technician, engineer बनेगा. So Saturn के साथ Mars हो तो, Saturn के साथ Ketu हो तो doctor बनेगा. So Saturn is enemy to Ketu, how he will become? So that is their quality, their karakattvas. That is we have to learn. Okay. So that's why only based on karakattvas they are enemy to each other. You understand our karakattvas. Don't connect with Vedic astrology. Okay. So here karakattvas you take. Venus what karakatva it is sperm, and Sun is with what karakatva it has? It is heat. Heat and sperm they cannot go together. Definitely sperm will evaporate by the heat of Sun. So that is the logic here. We have to understand this logic. Karakatva only, not whether they are enemy or friendly. That is a different. Okay.
Brother, first wife, third wife moon है, second wife कौन है?
Second wife Mercury and third wife Moon and first wife Venus. So we will discuss these things in our course. Don't worry. So just only examples I have given. Moon is when it comes to Venus, first wife. I will talk about first wife. When it comes to Mercury, second wife, like that. We will discuss everything in our successive chapters. Here only you ask about whatever we have learned here. So good question. Why Venus and Sun enemy? They are enemy or not here? We are not talking about enmity. Their karakattvas. We are talking about their karaka. I will give you one best example. For example, Sun is with Rahu. Okay. Rahu amplifies. Rahu always multiplies the karakattvas of the planets with which it is conjunct. Suppose Rahu is with Sun. Rahu and Sun are enemies. But here you see Rahu gives more popularity if it is with the Sun. Sun is actually popularity. Sun is name and form. Please mute yourself and then talk to me. Mute. You have to mute. Otherwise, I can't continue. Please mute yourself. Pradeep ji and yeah, thank you. So Rahu is actually amplifies the significations of the planets with which it is conjoined. Suppose Rahu is actually big. Rahu is big and Sun is popularity. So there will be big popularity. Though they are enemies, father may die. But at the same time, Rahu gives positive. Every planet has positive and negative karakattvas. So here only we are combining the karakattvas. Whether the karakattvas may be positive or negative. Sometimes it will be positive and sometimes it will be negative. I am giving the same example. So how Rahu is enemy to Sun? So Rahu is also friendly to certain times. Only based on karakattvas they are enemies. But Rahu always magnifies and Rahu always multiplies the characteristics or significations of the planet. Suppose Rahu is the Moon, for example. Moon is also enemy to Rahu. I didn't mention that. But Rahu is actually long and Moon is traveling. So the native will have long travel. Rahu and Moon are together. Generally, they will go long tours. And long time they will stay abroad in foreign country. So like this, based on karakattvas only, whether they are friends or enemies, we can predict. So don't take these Vedic related friendly and unfriendly qualities. Yeah. So they are opposite to, that is opposite. Vedic astrology is opposite to our system and our system is purely opposite to Vedic astrology. Only here you learn karakattvas. Today you have learned only 2 karakattvas. When it comes to other karakattvas, you will understand. So what I am trying to tell you is, if you know karakattvas, as I have given some examples, without even reading the horoscope also, you will be able to give predictions. That is my intention. So here advanced class means you need not even read. Without reading horoscope also, with your intuition, you should be able to give prediction. That is possible with BNN Nadi if you know Karaka plus. If you know Karaka plus. But you have to observe the nature around you. You have to observe the surroundings, the environment around you. You have to observe the environment around you. Okay? Or kuch?
Yes, sir. At Parvati temple, you said if anyone asks a question, then you said that it will happen loss. Why loss? Because it's a spiritual place. Then how can we say
Which
that?
one? Which one?
In the last discussion,
See,
you said
you are seeing, for example, sea or ocean or river, right? So that is
no, Parvati at Parvati temple. If anyone asks a question,
Parvati is actually moon. Which planet is ruling Parvati? Goddess Parvati. That is important. So Parvati is moon. Moon is loss. So we are talking about moon karkatva. Moon is loss. Moon is blames. Moon is cheating. So you will be cheated by your business partner. You will incur losses in business. You will get blames because you are having some illicit relations with others. So that is because of moon. Moon gives this type of qualities to the nature. So that's why, though you are at the temple, temple is different here. So which temple? That is Parvati temple. Parvati is actually moon. Suppose if it is, for example, Shakti temple, like for example, Kali temple, that will be different. Even there will be loss and fightings and disturbances also because Mars and moon together. And Ugra Rupa, like Lakshmi Narasimha Swami. Actually, Lakshmi Narasimha Swami is actually Venus is there and Mercury is there, and at the same time Mars is there. Mars is Ugra Rupa. So then what will happen? You will have disturbance with money and land related, money related, house property related disturbance. So you will understand if you read all the Karkatwas. So here you understand Karkatwas. So based on Karkatwas, we have to predict. So whether it is temple or not, where you are standing, that is not important. What Karkatva, with which Karkatva you are occupied. So okay, which Karkatva you are having there. So that is you have to take into consideration. You are at like a Kashi, for example, you are in a Kashi, or you are in Haridwar or anywhere, but you are taking bath in the, for example, river. That is very punya and sanctitude. That is good. So holy river. But you are at a Snan Ghat. You got a message. Suppose somebody, will I get male child or female child? You should predict female child because the river is ruled by moon. Understand? So based on Karakatva, you have to predict things. Okay. Anyhow, this is the first step. Only if you go, at least we discuss all the Karakatwas, then you will understand and you read. And I will send you this video tomorrow, I think, not today, and tomorrow morning it will be. So I will send you the whole today and tomorrow. These two. Okay, tomorrow also at 8 p.m. Let's meet. Good day,
Thank you, sir.
Good day, all.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So, any difference for these people? What is it called? Advanced people.
Sir, you are explaining in more detail.
Yeah. So prediction part also based on Karkatwas. Today, prediction part based on Karkatwas only, without reading horoscope also. For Prashna Shastra, this is Prashna Shastra, like that.
So it's woman, na?
Which one?
Surroundings. Checking the surroundings.
Yes.
If I want to predict something,
Yes, you can predict based on you have to You have
Right.
to take the karakatwas of surrounding.
That is also called an woman astrology, no?
Woman, yeah, you are
Ah.
right. Nimittam. But
Ah.
this is Bhrugunandanadi karakatva.
ठीक है. It's okay, but it is similar with that.
Yeah, nimittam. This is called nimittam. Only based on-
Nimittam.
Okay, good night all of you.